So just having a look at the astrology for this week. I know lots of you are very interested in finding love, improving your love life, improving your current relationship and so on. And this week is definitely what the doctor ordered in terms of that. We are now out of the eclipse season, so life is going to settle down a little bit. And this week we've actually got 3 things which are really good for romance. So the first is that on November the 6th, pretty much wherever you are in the world, we get a Venus-Pluto trine. Now, Venus is the planet of love. Pluto is the planet of transformation, and they're making a harmonious angle to each other. So on the one hand, if you have a relationship that is a little bit rocky at the moment, maybe you've come out of the eclipse season and you're feeling a bit shaky, it can be a really good time to kind of get rid of the past and start to fix things up again. But on the other hand, if you are single and you'd like to meet someone, this is actually a good week for it. And any relationships which start this week could be quite powerful because of this Venus trine. It's also an aspect that teaches us about the power of love in general. Just after that, on November the 7th, we're getting the Mercury-Neptune harmonious alignment as well. And Mercury is the planet of communications. Neptune is the planet of dreams and poetry and soulmates. So when you get sort of Venus trining Pluto, then the next day Mercury making a harmonious link to Neptune, it really does augur well if you're trying to maybe let someone know that you care, let someone know that you're sorry, if you want to ask someone out, if you want to kind of inspire someone when it comes to love. Really good time for conversations about relationships, also about money. But what you need to do is to tap into the Neptune vibe as well and think, I want transformation, Pluto, but I also want to inspire. So just say if you're trying to convince your partner of something, or you're trying to win back a beloved, or you're meeting someone new, try and be inspiring, try and tap into the really positive energies which are around right now, and actually a little bit of meditation on what it is that you want for yourself romantically will also help. Then on November the 8th, we actually get kind of the volume goes up even more because Venus is then going to move into the sign of, and if you don't know, Libra is the home sign of Venus. It's the sign of love and relationships and relating. So having Venus moving into Libra just kind of turns the volume up on everything. And if you happen to be born at the very end of the Virgo period or the start of the Libra period, this is all going to hit you even more strongly. And then we get more good vibes until about November 10. Energies are going to shift a little bit. We've actually got Mercury then making a square to Saturn. So, just be careful November 10 around and on just before the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, say, because you'll get the aftermath as well. Might be that some people are coming across as a bit cold. It might be that times, it feels like times are a bit tough. It might be you're fighting off a few depressive thoughts. Obviously, if you're in a serious depression, you need to see someone. But if it's just a case of, I just keep spiraling, I keep thinking about negative things, just work on yourself because Saturn will bring discipline. And then we get on November the 11th, which is the Saturday, Mars opposite Uranus. And Mars is the planet of anger and fire, and Uranus is the planet of electricity and sudden changes. So the long and the short of it is there could be some really intense times this week. Focus on the first half of the week when the energies are going to be much softer and prettier and kinder and better for communications. And then do what you can to meditate, tap, do whatever you need to do to breathe through any dramas in the second half of the week.